fans show up to the game, they're looking for never forget moments.
We are focused on fans more than any other sports team in the world because what we do on the field is all about them.
The Bananas and the Party Animals will be making history this weekend.
This is one small step for man, one giant leap for all of Banana Land.
Taking the sport by storm.
With our first major league stadium, the Savannah Bananas are heading to Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas!
Over 41,000 Bananiacs jam-packed in there.
Right here in Houston, Minute Maid Park, the sold-out game.
Banana Land has taken over.
This is the biggest game in Banana Ball history.
We're born for this, baby.
We'll see things they've never seen before in a baseball field.
Guys want to compete, they want to play.
This feeling of excitement in the air.
None of this is supposed to happen, but it is.
Welcome in, friends, to the first ever Banana Ball game played in a Major League Baseball stadium. It is Game 13 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, loved by our best friends in the universe, Zappos. Minute Maid Park is rocking and rolling with over 41,000 Bananiacs and Party Animals faithful fired up for what will be the biggest game in our young sports history. Expect more than a dozen of the most entertaining pitchers in the world to take the mound tonight as both squads do all they can to capture a momentous victory. We will have former MLB legends and Banana Land's best entertainers alike, all looking to leave their mark on what will be a legendary night. And you are now looking live at the biggest Banana Ball crowd ever assembled. The home of the Houston Astros is officially yellow and pink for the evening. Welcome inside alongside Josh Talevsky. I am Biko Scala. Thank you so much for spending such a special night in our young sports history with us. Josh, after just 5 seasons of existence, this is year 5 right now, in 125 Banana Ball games, this sport has made it to the bigs.
And I can't think of a better venue for Banana Ball to foray into a Major League Baseball stadium debut. And we've got to consider the fact that these Bananas and Party Animals are coming off of one of the most impressive Banana Ball games we've ever seen. Last Sunday in Jacksonville, Florida, the Bananas and Party Animals finished the fastest game between each other in 1 hour and 35 minutes. We're seeing the guys completing trick plays at a higher level, and it is a special, special moment for so many of these guys. We've had people who have been with the Bananas since 2017 playing in this game, guys who have been playing independent baseball, and guys who were in minor league organizations and never got that chance to get called up to the big leagues, finally getting to play in front of a crowd this big. It is a very incredible night.
You know what would be really appetizing for us? If we had a Major League Baseball caliber makeup artist. Holy cow, the lights in this booth are not doing Josh or myself any favors, but that's not why you came here tonight. You came for the most fans ever at a Major League, or at a Banana Ball game rather. The first ever game in a Major League Baseball stadium. That we can deliver. Let's see how 41,000 plus get rowdy for tonight's ball game.
On your feet, because it is time for the fan warm-up. So please welcome out here 5-year-old Riley. Here she comes. All right, Riley. Now this is really important to get the electricity going here. Whatever you do, all the fans are gonna do. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
All right, let's go. And here we go, Riley. Let's get those hands going. Oh, we're playing. Oh, yes, Riley. I like this. We're bringing it a little old school. All right, we're still swaying. Oh, I like, look, yes, all of this. Oh, the sprinkler. The sprinkler is back. It's back. Oh, we're spinning around. look around. 41,000 people are going crazy for you. Let's hear it for Riley!
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and potassium enthusiasts from around the world, tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, thousands more still watching at home on YouTube, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Montana to Savannah, from the Isle of Man to Tokyo, Japan, the Banana Maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the crucible where the fastest, hungriest, and most entertaining players are forged. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. This is the time for all 41,000 people here in Minute Maid Park to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball!
Houston, Texas, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Savannah Bananas. From center field, leading off, number 5, DR the Doc Meadows. At third base, number 11, Gabe Howell. At DH, number 19, Dan Oberg. The extra hitter, number 7, Michael Vitamin D. In right field, number 18, Danny Hosley. At first base, wearing number 3, Eric Jones. In left field, number 15, Robert Anthony Cruz. The catcher, number 1, Bill LaRoy. At second base, number 8, our greatest showman, Jackson Olsen. And at shortstop, number 6, our glove magician, Ryan Cobb. On the mound for your Bananas tonight, number 49, Ryan Killa. Your Savannah Bananas are managed by Tyler Gillum, assisted by Adam Pyro Pyrant and Ray Ortega. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and remove your hats. Here to honor America with the singing of tonight's national anthem, please welcome Nate Burnham.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallant rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It is Game 13 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, loved by our astronomically incredible pals over at Zappos. We have liftoff, folks. Banana Ball has blasted its way into its first Major League Baseball stadium, as tonight the Bananas and Party Animals battle in front of over 41,000 fans inside Minute Maid Park. And boy, are we happy to have over 15,000 more of you joining us on the broadcast. What a special night in Banana Land. Let's see how the Nanners will align defensively as they try and capture a momentous win. From left to right in the outfield, you see Robert Anthony Cruz, D.R. Meadows, and Danny Hosley. Third to first in the infield has Gabe Howell, Ryan Cox, Jackson Olsen, and Eric Jones Jr. Behind the dish, it is Bill Leroy. And on the bump, it's Ryan Kellogg.
And unsurprisingly, it's Ryan Cox, the glove magician, once again pacing all players with 24 trick plays. But he's combined with one of his best friends, Jackson Olsen, for 36 total trick plays this season. And you can't forget about D.R. Meadows in center field. Not only with the backflip catches out there, but this is a guy on pace for 64 trick plays this season.
Unheard of stuff for an outfielder in Banana Ball. Let's zoom in on the big southpaw at the center of the diamond. Ryan Kellogg, the pride of Whitby, Ontario. What a story it is for him. 7 years of minor league baseball experience, got up to AAA in the Chicago Cubs organization, up to Des Moines. Now he gets to start in an MLB park.
And making his third start of this season for the Bananas, and with a 1-0 record as well. Now his last start gave up 4 hits and 2 earned runs, but what you love to see out of Ryan Kellogg, he's a guy who commands the strike zone. Just 2 sprints allowed this season and 8 strikeouts, and he had the lowest sprint percentage of any Bananas pitcher last season in 2023. And opponents batted just .264 against Kellogg last season. He's just going to try and keep the ball on the ground tonight for the Bananas.
Let's get a look at the Party Animals lineup that will try to strike early against the 6'6" former Sun Devil out of Arizona State. At the top of the order, as per the previous dozen games as well, Reese Hampton, then Noah Fisher and Jake Skoll due to swing it in the first. Dalton Cornett cleaning it up. Bryson Bloomer, Tanner Thomas, Chase Acuff in the middle, and at the bottom it's Bronson Bauholm, Dustin Baber, and Jason Swan.
And it's been the lefties in this Party Animals lineup, Skoll, Cornett, and Thomas, who have been the most productive bats. We'll see if they can do some damage against that lefty and Kellogg out on the mound, or see if it's Kellogg who has the matchup advantage after all.
Here comes Jesse Cole to talk to the people.
Banana Nation, it's time. On 3, I need everyone here to yell, start the clock. 1, 2, 3. Showtime.
When over 41,000 of your closest friends all scream in unison, it's time to start the clock. Son of a gun, you start that clock. The 2-hour timer is ticking. And Reese Hampton, the switch-hitting center fielder, will come up to the dish. Another former affiliated man. Spent time in the Detroit Tigers and Arizona Diamondbacks minor league system. In his 3rd World Tour here, 2nd with the Party Animals. He was the best hitter a season ago.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Reese led the tour with 98 hits in 2023 and paced all hitters with a .370 batting average, .436 on base percentage, and a .608 slugging percentage as well.
Those are all very good numbers, in case folks were wondering. Video game-esque. Quick 0-2 count. Kellogg loves to pound the zone. Tremendous accuracy. And he gets a foul tip. Hampton able to stay alive. Ryan Kellogg with a 5-pitch mix. 2-seam, 4-seam, end-cut fastballs. As well as a changeup, slider, and curveball. That's 6 pitches when I read it all out. That one skied towards the roof. And it will come down in the glove of Gabe Howell. 1 away.
A good start for Ryan Kellogg and a nice catch by Gabe Howell. The lights coming down on Howell. He didn't want to try for the trick play there and possibly miss it with those lights shining down on him. Instead, opts to get the first out of this ball game. And that's the strategy that Tyler Gillum has told his guys to do, considering Hampton, again, one of the best Party Animals batters we've ever seen.
And incredible on the base paths as well. Fast as you're allowed to make a man. Tied for the Animals lead in steals a tour ago. Now Noah Fisher in his first campaign with the boys in black and pink. Healthy hack at the bender, slider, barreling towards his back foot. This was the Horizon Player of the Year. The Horizon League Player of the Year, rather, a season ago in his final collegiate campaign. And he's been barreling balls early in his banana ball career as he tapped this one to Jackson Olsen, who boots it. I would wager he was thinking about a trick play. You couldn't see the beginning of an attempt, so that will go in the book as an old-fashioned error.
Yeah, it's Jackson Olsen coming into field. That one shifting over to his left just a little bit, and that one kicking off the shoe. And you know, you're thinking about these trick plays just a little too much early on in a ball game, and sometimes it allows for those mental lapses to occur. So the Party Animals with their first base runner of the night, and it brings up another dangerous batter in Jake Skoll.
Yeah, the kid out of North Kentucky University aboard at first, and the former Georgia Bulldog at the dish. Of course, that was throughout 4 years of playing collegiate football. That followed a 7-year minor league baseball career for Skoll. First round draft pick by the Texas Rangers in 2010. He was grabbed 15th overall. 5 years in their organization, 2 more as a New York Yankees farmhand. And a combined 14 years of minor league baseball experience between the pitcher and hitter here as Skoll spoils that one.
And Jake Skoll off to a hot start yet again in 2024. He had an absurd start in 2023 with 4 home runs and 18 runs batted in through February and March. He's already tied for the tour lead this year with 2 home runs and 13 runs scored as well.
Skies this one left side. Long run for Ryan Cox. Did he make the catch? Oh, he came up empty. It was Derek Jeter-esque. He can't come away with the banana ball, though.
A beautiful try by Ryan Cox, nonetheless, ranging all the way out there and just having it pop out of the glove before falling into the stands. There's a moment you get to spend with some youngsters.
That's always something we cherish in Banana Land. Another life for Jake Skoll. Another 2-2 coming. He's been the best hitter for the Party Animals this year. And he cranks that one into right center. Fisher's trying to go first to third. Meadows has a great arm. The play not in time. Randy Voss, the third base umpire, with an emphatic safe call. Skoll follows Fisher up to second. We'll see if we get a fan challenge just 3 batters into this banana ball game.
And we sure have. The confetti has been popped, and we are going to take a look at this one on the replay.
We throw another set of headphones on. Vincent Chapman on the mic, as is Zach Frangelo. We're getting another look right now. Oh, he looked out there if you can prove the tag was on the arm. We've only got a minute to make this decision, and it has to be completely conclusive evidence to overturn the call. Tough there. We have the board as well. The fans want out. Of course they do. It does look like he's out.
The call is overturned.
Yeah, we'll flip it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after further review, the ruling on the field is overturned.
What a play from Ryan Cox, the shortstop, covering third in that situation. Because of the Jake Skoll shift, Gabe Howell, the third baseman, was on the first base side of second. And of course, as I said while the play was developing, the doctor in center field has a howitzer for an arm.
Look, he's not only good at trick plays, he's a good defensive center fielder in general. As Eric Jones Jr. fields this one from off the bat of Dalton Cornett and collects the first trick play in a Major League Baseball stadium, flipping that one under the legs to Ryan Kellogg at first.
Of course, it's the former Mariners and Twins minor leaguer who gets the job done. Skoll stranded on second, and now the Bananas just need one run to win the first inning. Here's the Party Animals defensive alignment behind Sean Fluke on the bump. In the outfield, left to right, you see Tanner Thomas, then Hampton and Skoll. In the infield, third to first, it is Bryson Bloomer, Chase Acuff, Dustin Baber, and Jason Swan. Catching tonight, it's Cornett and Fluke, as I mentioned, on the mound.
And in Chase Acuff's last game for the Party Animals, he tied the Banana Ball single game record for most trick plays with 6 of them, tying him with his teammate Dustin Baber for the Party Animals lead. And of course, they are both behind Ryan Cox early on in this 2024 tour. But Reese Hampton had 3 trick plays in the last series in Jacksonville, Florida, has been really stellar and has shown a diverse range of trick plays as well, going under the legs, behind the back, and even he can rip a backflip out there.
Time to dig deeper into the magnificent Sean Fluke, the self-proclaimed strikeout king who has become Mr. Undeniable in his 3rd tour with the Party Animals.
And he is working fast this season. When we look at his average minutes per inning, Sean Fluke, it takes him just 3 minutes and 20 seconds to get 3 outs, and he has become one of the faces and aces of this Party Animals team.
You get a look at DR Meadows at the top of the Bananas lineup. He's the only man due up, because if he parks one right here, the inning is over, Nanners win it. But if he does not, Gabe Howell and Dan Oberst could get a crack at it against Sean Fluke here. And it looks like DR and company suiting up for a special trip up to home plate. Let's see what they've got in store for us. The toddlers hustling off the field after the world's slowest race has concluded. Barely any of them moved, as per usual. And with the parents hauling their children away as quickly as they can, here's DR.
And the Party Animals have not been able to find a way to stop DR Meadows at the plate early on in this 2024 season. It's DR pacing all hitters with 19 hits and a .442 batting average.
.478 on base percentage isn't bad either. There's a great rivalry with Sean Fluke. Doc has worked a quick 3-0 count, 4 straight bad ones from Flukie. The inning-winning run aboard. The question is, how far does DR go? Remember, when ball 4 is fired in Banana Ball, a sprint ensues. All 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher have to touch the ball before it's live. Excellent sprint defense by the Animals there. Meadows stays put. Here's the young professor.
He is a Gold Glove Award winner and a World Series with your Houston Astros. Give it up for Josh Reddick!
How about this for a clutch situation? Josh Reddick, Savannah, Georgia, born and raised. Does have a home run. He hit it in his first ever banana ball experience, August of 2022 in the Summer Series. This is his 4th career banana ball game. All 4 of them suiting up for the Nanners.
He's provided some pretty magical moments in his banana ball career, and of course provided magical moments all across 2017, leading the Astros to their first World Series title in franchise history.
7 straight balls from Fluke make it 8 in a row. Uncharacteristically wild. Party Animals have to be careful here. They do get the ball to all 7 fielders in time to keep Meadows at third base. He goes from first to third. A sprint for Reddick. And now the fate of the inning is in the hands of quite possibly the greatest hitter in banana ball history, Dan Oberst. And it's 9 straight bad ones. Oberst in his 6th year as Banana, 3rd as a pro. He's swinging. Smokes it to center. Hampton there. Meadows testing the arm. Throws up the third base line. Oberst has his tour-leading 9th walk-off of the year. And the Bananas draw first blood. They're up a point.
And Dan Oberst just continues his hot hitting this season. He now is the outright leader in runs batted in across this World Tour with 11 for the Bananas. And Dan, he's got a walk-off in all 5 series as well this season. He can't be slowed down.
Another look. Meadows with great speed. Our cameras blocked by our Party Animals correspondent, Drake Toll. So let's hear from him. What are you doing down there, buddy?
Hey, Josh, Biko, look, the Party Animals began as the bad boys, the villains of Banana Ball, but there is so much pink behind me right here, and it feels like the fans, all 41,000 who get to be a part of the first Banana Ball game in history at an MLB ballpark, are buying into it. Absolute electricity from the dugout. These guys are the greatest party in sports. They get to be history. We get to be history. You get to be history. Banana Ball on the biggest scale, and these guys have matched it. Biko, Josh, ain't no party like a Party Animals party. Party on.
Thank you, Mr. Toll, as well as your Party Animals buddies. They are down a point 1 inning into the ball game, but that does not scare a veteran-filled Party Animals squad. Nanners infiltrating the stands, giving away yellow roses to young ladies. Even one girl getting down on the field for Noah Bridges. A special ceremony there out in right center. We wait for them to run off the field as Bryson Bloomer, in his 2nd World Tour for the Party Animals, a 2-time Banana before that of the collegiate variety, CPL champion in 2021 and 2022, and he was a terror against his former team last year.
He's the World Tour single-season runs batted in leader with 56 last year in 69 games played for the Party Animals.
Ryan Kellogg out for another inning of work. Pulls the string on the first pitch. Bloomer out in front. And that one grazes the outside corner. Some unique catching style here from Bill Leroy. And here comes D.R. Meadows running in. Kellogg tosses him the ball. The doctor jogging in from center to fire an 0-2. He clears Kellogg. Back up the middle. It's a base hit. Hosley racing over from right. He will keep Bloomer at first. Meadows just jumped the 6'6" Canadian on the bump. And Bloomer comes away with a base knock.
D.R. Meadows shows off the vertical, and then Bryson Bloomer finds the perfect spot to hit it. Right back at Ryan Kellogg, who really wasn't anticipating a comebacker. And how about Danny Hosley really charging all the way from right field into right center to keep Bryson Bloomer at just a single there.
Now one of the most infamous party animals, if not the top dog, Tanner Tinder Thomas, in his third tour for the boys in black and pink. A collegiate banana, 2018 and 2019 summers. That's that big curveball from Kellogg to jump ahead in the count. Tanner's having a terrific tour thus far. He was excellent last year as well. Gets that past the dive of Olsen. Bloomer trying to go first to third. Meadows showing off the gun again! And this time, Bloomer gets in there. Randy Voss called Noah Fisher safe in the exact same situation an inning ago. The fans challenged it. It was overturned. We'll see if the party animals challenge now. Another look.
And the Bananas have now opted to challenge Tyler Gillum coming out of the dugout. And we're going to take another look at another cannon throw from DR Meadows from center field.
That's right. Why would the party animals challenge a call that they enjoyed? So the Bananas use their challenge. If they lose this, they lose it. If that makes any sense. We're getting another look here. And we're looking up at the board. What we see on the board doesn't tell us anything. Now we're back to our monitor. It looks like he was safe to me upon first look. Another angle, that's not going to tell us anything either. Less than half a minute.
It's looking to me like Bloomer's gotten under the tag.
Yep, bang, bang, I've got safe.
I don't think there's evidence to overturn this.
Fans, after further review, the ruling on the field. Confirmed, runner is safe.
That is a huge moment as Randy Voss celebrates by riding his good buddy, fellow Texan Vincent Chapman, who scampers back behind the dish because the Bananas just lost their challenge for the entirety of this game.
Yeah, usually we don't see the Bananas using their challenge early in ball games, instead opting to save it in the later innings. Of course, when the magnitude is so much more, with every inning counting for a point, and then of course every run scored in the ninth inning counting as a point as well. It is going to be very unfortunate if we see more close plays in this ball game, as this one from Chase Acuff is skied into the shallow infield, and it's Jackson Olsen coming down with the first out of this inning, and a big first out as well for Kellogg.
Yeah, it's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback, right? It would have been enormous for the Bananas to have that call overturned. It's a man on first with one out compared to runners on the corners with nobody gone. But from the naked eye, it was bang, bang. I would not have thrown the challenge. Then, of course, we have the advantage of foresight. It was not overturned. Of course, that was us making the decision. But I digress. Ronson Balholm, another pop-up to the right side of the infield. What a huge 2 outs for Ryan Kellogg. This time Jones grabs it. From second and third with nobody gone. Well, here's Jesse Cole.
Fans, now coming to pitch for your Bananas, 11-time Major League All-Star, 2-time World Series champion, and 7-time Cy Young Award winner, the Rocket, Roger Clemens!
From a man on the mound with 7 years of minor league baseball experience to a reliever with 24 years in the bigs. Take a look at the illustrious numbers from Roger Clemens' career.
It's one of the greatest pitchers in Major League Baseball history in the Rocket. 7 Cy Young Awards in his career, and nobody else in Major League Baseball has ever accomplished that feat. And of course, got to pitch here in his hometown in Houston, Texas for a couple of seasons, and helped lead the Astros to a 2005 World Series opportunity.
61 years young, he comes in a huge spot. 2 men in scoring position for the Party Animals, with the 9 hole coming up and the second baseman, Dustin Baber. Clemens, born and raised in Dayton, Ohio, but moved to Houston for high school. Then won a national championship in college at the University of Texas at Austin. Actually was on the mound to win that World Series. 2 World Series rings across his 24-year MLB career, both with the Yankees, as this one lined in front of Rack. Bloomer scores, Thomas on his heel. It'll be a 2-run single for Dustin Baber. Both those runs, of course, charged to Ryan Kellogg.
And the Party Animals going to their signature celebration. They are going to party rock at home plate. And Dustin Baber wasted no time greeting Roger Clemens, taking that first pitch into left field. And it's a big 2 runs in this inning for the Party Animals. If they can keep the Bananas off the board, they will claim a point and knot this game up even.
Boy, does it feel like a fever dream seeing the Rocket on the bump. Well, the Party Animals do their Party Rock anthem dance on home plate after a 2-run single. This is the guy who threw a broken bat at Mike Piazza in the 2000 World Series. But he's here for Banana Ball. He's all in and gets a strike on Jason Swan. The splitter, always one of his best pitches. Hopefully it had some split action there. Of course, velocity, another one of his big weapons. Doesn't have his prime velo at 61 years old. Jason Swan, oh no! Oh my gosh, Swan! No mercy for Roger Clemens! That thing nearly went off the train tracks! 2-run bomb! Wow!
And the Party Animals fans in attendance here in Minute Maid Park have risen to their feet in celebration. It's Jason Swan collecting his 2nd home run of the 2024 World Tour and the first home run by a Banana Ball player in a Major League ballpark.
You just hit a home run off of Roger Clemens. What are you thinking right now?
On that one. Here's Drake Cole with Swanee.
I'm blacking out right now.
Swan, what just happened?
Hey, he threw a pitch right there. Hey.
Swan, that's Roger Clemens.
I'm lost for words right now. Let's go, baby.
What just happened?
I don't even know, honestly. Threw it right there, good swing. I think the donut batter really hyped me up. I couldn't strike out right there.
Jason Swan hit a home run off Roger Clemens.
And Reese Hampton got a single off Roger Clemens. Nice piece of opposite field hitting. And to the 2-hole we go. Noah Fisher reached on an error his first time. And we have a streaker on the field. First one in Banana Ball history. Naturally, it would be at our first MLB park. The man was apprehended by DR Meadows. And it's Banana Ball, so we'll show you it. Oh, he got loose. He got loose. The goose is loose, and he has been taken down again. This is pure pandemonium. Now the question is, and the question has been answered, we stop the clock for the first streaker in Banana Ball history. In the ballpark, we are at 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 59 seconds. So we'll reset our broadcast clock to get in line with that when the time comes.
That's a very fair adjustment in Banana Ball as well. What stuck out to me was we saw Matt Wolf by the Bananas dugout. He was ready to go and charge out on the field with his lasso and try and get the streaker.
Get a lasso in Zach Frangelo's hands as well. You've got quite a duo there. If we ever have a chance tonight, I would love a replay of what happened with the fan and DR Meadows, because I was looking at Noah Fisher, waiting for him to emerge from the Party Animals dugout. All of a sudden, I glanced up, and Meadows had this gentleman in a headlock who is now escorted from the premises. We'll not get to view the rest of this historic Banana Ball game from Minute Maid Park. If they leave him with his phone, hopefully he can become one of the 28,000 watching the broadcast, though. We thank all of you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for not storming the field. I don't know how you would have done it, but I'm sure there's a way. 2-1 count now on Fisher. Hampton leads off first. Roger Clemens trying to stop the bleeding at 4 runs this inning. 2 charge to Kellogg, 2 charge to the Rocket. Count now 3-1. One bounces in, so Fisher grabs the sprint. All 7 Bananas behind Clemens and Leroy have to touch the ball before it's live. Hampton is trying to score, and he will. All the way from first base. Aggressive base running, it pays off. It's a 5 spot for the Animals in the second.
And Reese Hampton is one of the more aggressive players in Banana Ball. Always a problem on the base paths, and wasn't going to try anything too crazy there. Instead, just wanted to get his team up 5 runs in this inning and really light up the Rocket.
Now Jake Skoll. A couple guys who spent a long time in the New York Yankees organization squaring off here. Of course, Clemens, 6 years pitching in pinstripes. Skoll, 2 years playing in pinstripes in the minor leagues. Got up to Double-A. He laced a single to right center his first time. Rolls over that one. Clemens ahead, 1-2. Clemens is one of only 4 pitchers to notch 20 strikeouts within 9 innings in a Major League Baseball game. Rogers, the only man who's done it twice. This would be a huge punch out right here. Good blinks by Skoll. Count even at 2-2. And the count runs full. Fisher will be off on the pitch. Roger Clemens trying to find the zone for a payoff. Tapped back to him. Jumping play, underhand to first. EJ behind the back. And how about the ovation for Roger Clemens as his kids come out to hang with him?
What a fun way for Roger Clemens to get out of this second frame for the Bananas, getting the comebacker, and then EJ getting another trick play, fielding it behind the back at first base.
Let's get it down to a very special Bananas correspondent tonight. It's Jake Peavy.
What's up, guys? It's good to be here in Banana Land. DR, never seen anything like this. We had a streaker across the field apprehended by the player. Talk us through that, buddy.
I just saw my shot while we're here in Texas. You know, rope your man, tie him up, and get him out of here.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Talk to me about being in a big league stadium for the first time. Absolutely electric. I've been here during playoff games. Never heard it just quite like this.
It's a dream come true as a kid, and get to fulfill that dream here, and it's unbelievable, man. I can't describe how awesome this is.
I can't describe how awesome it is either. Guys, you're doing a great job. Doc, you're doing a great job. Go get us some runs, buddy. Back to you, fellas.
Thank you very much, Jake Peavy. Thanks, DR Meadows, for chatting with our former Cy Young Award winner, one of the legends of Banana Ball. And speaking of legends of Banana Ball, Sean Fluke, you're in the middle of this mess. How are you doing?
Oh my goodness, we are doing absolutely unbelievable, even though that was the worst first inning of my entire existence of life.
Yes, it was uncharacteristic for you, but now you're back and better than ever.
We're back. Oh, we're not back yet. We're working there.
We're about to be back. Michael Deeb.
Oh, he gave me that one. He felt bad.
That was a generous call.
Ah!
Okay, what's the 2-1 here?
I cannot hear you. This is crazy.
Understandable.
Hey, I threw a strike.
Little battle back. What's the 2-2 pitch, Fluke?
Oh, man, I'm hoping it's just a strike. I haven't done the bender all day, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to let DC go with it. Cutter. Here we go. Come on, here we go. Make a play. Oh, my God.
Not caught by a fan. Okay, so a cutter 2-2. What's DC want now?
Curveball, here it is. Oh, God, that's smoked. We got a guy. Oh, man, it feels good to get it out, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, congratulations, Flukie.
We did it, baby.
Hey, you got some good run support, huh?
Oh, yeah, now I can just have fun.
Danny Hosley now. You guys have a good rivalry going.
Oh, yeah, watch how fast that quick pitch run. I already have the next 5 pitches already planned out. Can't hit that. Oh, yeah, on a string. What's next? 3 cutter? Oh, see you later!
You didn't need 5 pitches, Flukie.
Come on, baby, we're back now.
And that's a strikeout in less than 15 seconds for Fluke as well.
We're going to do it again, same thing.
Eric Jones Jr.
Oh, he hit a home run on that last time.
That looked pretty good.
Change up. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. It's time to take your jersey off. Good thing you remembered why you're really on the bump here. You just threw our mic away, Fluke? Thinking about over 41,000 in attendance instead of the 29,000 we have on our broadcast. Really bold move there, Sean Fluke.
It's the life that Sean Fluke lives, okay? He's just out there to entertain and kind of will fly by the seat of his pants at certain moments.
Flukie, I was about to say you're never getting mic'd up again. That's a lie. We're going to mic him up next week in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Son of a gun, we can't quit the guy. He works the count full. It's Eric Jones Jr. Oh! Hasta la noche! EJ with a one-way trip to the Crawford boxes. His second ding-dong of the tour.
And this might be the loudest we've heard Minute Maid Park get tonight as EJ collects the first Bananas home run out of an MLB ballpark and tries for the backflip, touches home plate nonetheless. And really cool moment for Eric Jones Jr. was the Seattle Mariners bullpen catcher in 2022, and now BB's coming to talk to him.
All right, EJ, talk us through that, buddy.
And I was like, he's gonna leave me one. Can we get the one that's low? He hung it. See it deep, that's it.
Homer in the big league stadium, lights flashing, rounding the bases. Best feeling ever.
His dreams come true. I think good things happen when you're here. Get Jake on the road with us every game.
I love it, EJ. Go teammates. All right, we got to get back in the game. Guys, look, I say it all the time. The talent goes underrated here in banana baseball. We just saw Roger Clemens rudely greeted into the game. We've been talking about, oh my gosh, these guys can play. You just saw Eric Jones. Back to you.
Thank you. I get the sentiment of what you were saying there, Mr. Peavy. Thank you so much for grabbing Eric Jones Jr. Noah Fisher? Question mark? Who grabbed that foul ball, Josh?
Bryson Bloomer ranging into foul
sense.
territory and making the catch to get the Party Animals their first point of this ball game.
That makes a lot more sense. Fisher's the DH, Bloomer's the third baseman. So that all adds up. Let's get another look at the Jason Swan home run against Roger Clemens. Just kidding. No time to do it because the 7-year banana Kyle Lewigs, guy who started in 2018 on a temporary contract, is sauntering out of the bullpen for one of the coolest moments you could ever imagine for a Texas native.
and nobody has appeared in more Banana Ball games in their career on the mound than Kyle Lewis. This will be his 46th Banana Ball appearance.
Led last tour in innings pitched as well as strikeouts. And look at this guy go. We'll let him eat from here on out. Born just outside of Dallas, Texas, but raised in Richmond Hill, Georgia. And you get a look at the numbers on this young tour for Cowboy Kyle. He's had a lot of bad luck thus far.
Yeah, it's been an unfortunate start for Kyle, but he's controlling his controllables. Has over a 2-to-1 strikeout to sprint ratio this season. And for Cowboy Kyle, 11 career innings have been thrown below 2 minutes in his Banana Ball career. The best mark of his career, getting 3 outs in just 1 minute and 29 seconds in Portland, Maine last year.
Beefy part of the Party Animals lineup here, 4, 5, and 6, Cornette, Bloomer, and Thomas. DC3 bounced into a trick play from Eric Jones Jr. at first, his first time. Lewis, your typical right-hander, 6'4", 89 to 92 miles an hour with the fastball that he spiked right there. He mixes in a slider, curveball, two-seam and cut fastballs, and a changeup that he's added to the arsenal this year as Cornette sends a worm burner into center for a leadoff single. Colin Cornette, the pride of Pippa Passes, Kentucky, in his third World Tour, pacing the Party Animals with his .360 batting average in this campaign. You see why right there.
And is now tied for the tour lead as well with 19 hits. As Bryson Bloomer goes first pitch out to right field, Danny Hosley, nearing that right field line, comes up with a great running snag.
Bloomer singled his first time. He's now 1 for 2. The range of Danny Do-It-All on display in right. I would wager he will be the last Banana to pitch this evening. Reese Alexiadis will most likely sub in right field. Always good when you have last year's Pioneer League MVP on the bench. Peter misses the inside corner to Tanner Thomas, who is a teammate of Kyle's in both of their first 2 years in Banana Land, 2018 and 2019, as college guys. Healthy hack and a miss. Thomas, the tour leader in extra base hits, 5 doubles and 1 home run. Bounces this one towards Cox. Behind the back. Olsen to first, not in time for 2. But Ryan Cox will take his 25th trick play on the fielder's choice.
Well, with Tanner Thomas's speed, it was going to be tough to double him up to begin with. Here, Ryan Cox is able to go behind the back, collect the trick play, extend his tour lead, and still not allow the lead runner, or allow the lead runner to stay at just first base.
Get a look at the trick play race update there. Cox now 6 ahead of Baber and Acuff as Bill Leroy, with an ill-advised throw, he sends that into center. So Chase Acuff will steal first base. The first for Acuff, only the second Party Animal to swipe first on the tour. Noah Fisher was the first. And just like that, runners on the corners with 2 down for Bronson Bauholm, the switch hitter. Swung it right-handed his first time, now flips it over to the left side. It comes up empty on a slider. Quickly behind 0-2 now. Gas right by him. Bauholm out of Arizona State in his first tour as a Party Animal. Added for catching depth. The extra hitter tonight. And over 41,000 fans clapping in unison, trying to will Kyle Lewis to a strikeout. Heads up in the Animals dugout. That one shanked foul.
Yeah, Balholm just a tick behind that pitch from Cowboy Kyle. And with the count at 0-2, if I were him, as he's trying to keep this crowd going with the clap, I'd go to my signature pitch and try and get a slider and Balholm to chase here.
Another 0-2. Goes with the high heat. Still ahead in the count. And working quickly, goes off speed. It's fouled away. Good battle brewing here. Balholm spits on the bender below the knees. And deuces are wild here in the top of the third. There goes Acuff. He will steal second without a throw after stealing first. Payoff pitch. Jeez, now the Bananas dugout has to look alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming. Thomas off third, Acuff off second, and it is a sprint. Balholm doubles his RBI total on the season. All four have been driven in on a pair of ball four sprints, and the Animals push 2 runs across here in the third.
And that decision by Chase Acuff to steal on the 2-2 count winds up paying dividends for the Party Animals as they're able to get multiple runs yet again. And how about that? Celebrating with the table smash right behind home plate.
Balholm's first 2 RBI sprint flipped the script in the 9th inning of Game 2 of this tour back in Tampa. Now he puts the Party Animals in the driver's seat here in our third frame in Minute Maid Park. Dustin Baber plated a pair his first time. Line drive single to left off Roger Clemens. Who else? Good poke, but Hosley there in right to staunch the bleeding. 2 for the Animals. Our game is tied at 1 point apiece. The Bananas will need 2 runs to keep it that way. 3 runs to jump back out in front. Let's get it down to Jesse Cole for a Cougar race.
Banana style. So please welcome to the field 42-year-old Heather and 51-year-old Michelle. And this is how this Cougar race is gonna go. They gotta race to first and have a drink with the players. Then they gotta run to third and pick up a player and bring them home. The first Cougar that wins will be the winner tonight in our race. We've got Heather, we've got Michelle. Cougars, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go. These Cougars look thirsty. They're going hard, they gotta get the drink with the players. All right, and there goes Heather. There goes Michelle taking off. And who's gonna pick up the player first? Heather jumps in front of Michelle. Here goes Michelle, full speed. And she's picking up Dalton Walden. And Heather's got Malachi. It's coming down to the finish. Who's gonna take him home first? And it is Michelle and Dalton in the first ever Cougar race.
The first ever Cougar race. It was a photo finish. You said it best. Garrett Delano, the new man on the mound for the Party Animals. One of the most entertaining guys you'll ever see toss a banana ball. And he's been the best pitcher on this young tour as well.
He enjoys being the heel against the Bananas. He wants to succeed out there on the mound, and he's only allowed opponents to bat 157 against him this season, and he's really impressed with the way that he's painted the corners and just been able to consistently pound the zone when taking the mound for the Animals.
Delano, a 2018 Bananas teammate with Bill Leroy at the dish. Garrett was not on a temporary contract like Leroy was. Bill coming from the University of North Georgia. Garrett coming from Brown University at the time. He would finish up the year at Mercer and Macon. Rio finds the zone. Bill's having a tremendous third tour with the Bananas. This is his 7th season. One of the twin princes of Banana Land alongside Cowboy Kyle. And that foul ball not caught. Another life for Mr. Leroy, the catcher, who leads off this bottom of the third. Bottom of the order for the Nanners, 8, 9, 10. Jackson Olsen on deck, Ryan Cox in the hole.
It's Bill Leroy batting .313 early on in this tour and getting on base almost 48% of the time. Lifts this one out to deep left center field, and Reese Hampton covers a lot of ground, crashes into the wall, and comes up with a big first out for Garrett Delano and the Party Animals.
It's a bad part of the park to drive a ball out to. Reese smashed into the wall right in front of the 366 sign. And Jackson Olsen with some assistance up to the dish. A flower girl, making sure the great 8 knows how to get to home plate. Let's see if our flower girl knows how to get back off the diamond. She's going to keep tossing flowers.
For herself, of course.
Correct. Just soaking up this moment in front of over 41,000 fans here in Minute Maid, over 30,000 watching along with us on the broadcast. We thank you all. Olsen sends this a mile high. It's the Bermuda Triangle and shallow right. Gaston Baber leaping behind the back. What a way to grab his 20th trick play of the tour.
And the fans here in Minute Maid Park held their collective breaths for a single second as they watched Dustin Baber collect his 20th trick play on the tour by fielding that one behind the back, leaping up in midair. What a snag!
Now Ryan Cox, he will need to reach for the Nanners to bring the inning-tying run up to the plate. He slaps this one to Bloomer at third, who goes between the legs across the diamond. Trick play for the Boomer. 3 straight outs for Garrett Delano, and a second straight point earned for the Party Animals. They're up 2-1.
And when you subtract out the time from the Flower Girl walk-up for Jackson Olsen as well, Garrett Delano threw that inning in 1 minute and 56 seconds for the Party Animals.
Anytime you are under 2 minutes, you've done something special. There's still barely over 100 of them in Banana Ball history. Here is Maceo Harrison with Bananas and Party Animals alike. They will dance us to the 4th.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the players!
How about that from Maceo Harrison for the Party Animals? Ryan Rodriguez, Jake Lealios, Zach Blake, and Chip Dalton. Ponce getting involved. For the Bananas, DJ the Invader, Malachi Mitchell, Noah Bridges, and Christian Dearman. Now Ethan Scujay taking center stage. He has quite possibly become the ace of this Banana squad.
Well, that player dance that we saw between the Bananas and Party Animals was what Travis Scott would probably describe as lit. And Ethan Scujay has been lighting up the radar gun for the Bananas as well this season. One of the firmest fastballs. He is turning into one of the aces of this team. A 115 ERA plus this season. He's been 15% better than the tour average pitcher, and he's averaging over a strikeout per inning pitched this season. That's mighty impressive.
Born in Seattle, Washington, raised in Victoria, British Columbia. Just like Ryan Kellogg, a member on Team Canada's national team. And a 2-0 count to Jason Swan, who smashed a 2-run home run off Roger Clemens his first time. In case you just tuned in. Luckily, this broadcast will live forever on YouTube. You can always check it out after the fact. Full count now on Skull. Big change of pace. Scujay is 93 to 95 with the fastball. Swan able to adjust to the bender, flies it towards DR Meadows, who backflips, makes the catch, lands the flip. 10th trick play of the tour to lead all outfielders.
Possibly the best backflip we've ever seen from DR Meadows, and it comes on Banana Ball's biggest stage. Wow!
That was a beauty from the doctor. Now the Party Animals lineup turns on its head. To the top we go. Reese Hampton 1 for 2 on the night. With a 1-0 count, Vincent Chapman calls time. He wants to dust off home plate. Understandable. Got to be able to see that whole zone. Oh, no, he has other plans. Curls his mask away. Trackman had that toss at 74 miles an hour. And now shaking in that jackhammer way that only Vincent Chapman can.
And it's 98 shakes per second of that tuchus from Vincent Chapman as well. And, you know, we were talking with the people at TrackMan, and they were able to bring us that data this season, which we're very appreciative of.
98 shakes per second. That is elite stuff. I don't know if anybody's ever shunked their keister. Shunk?
Shunk.
Yeah, we'll take that.
That's a new verb.
Shake, shunk.
All the kids are doing the shunk these days.
It's going to be a sweet dance. You just watch. Keep it locked to TikTok. 360 from Scujay. Fires it outside. Anyway, long story short, nobody shakes their tuchus like Vincent Chapman. That's why he's the home plate umpire. Makes sense, right? Big cut and a miss from Reese Hampton. Led the Party Animals in home runs a tour ago. 10 of them in innings 1 through 9, and the only man to ever hit one out of the park in showdowns. As he will take a sprint, and he's going to test the Banana sprint defense. He gets into second ahead of the tag from Rack, and fired up about it. He has been ablaze on the base paths already, just 3.5 innings into this game.
There's a reason they call him Reese Lightning in Banana Ball. It's because he exhibits speed like that. And that's a big runner in scoring position for the Party Animals.
Now the rookie, Noah Fisher. With an emotional walk-up coming from the stands. Excellent feel from the over 41,000 fans in the juice box. Many of them throwing the flashlight on their phones. Hampton scampers over to third. He swipes the bag, and now 1-1 count on Fisher as he fouls off the slider. Scujay, four-seam and a cut fastball. This one fouled away, not caught by a fan. Also a slider curveball and a split fastball to round out the arsenal. This one jams Fisher. Cox looks Hampton back to third. Rips a trick play. His second of the night, 26th of the tour. That was a doozy.
That is absolutely mad what Ryan Cox just did at shortstop. Not only checking on Reese Hampton at third base there, but as he's looking at Hampton, going between the legs getting his 26th trick play and getting a big second out for the Bananas without allowing that run to score.
Now the always menacing Jake Skoll in the box. Single and a ground out. The bouncer was back to Roger Clemens on the mound. That ended his second inning of work. It was his first inning of work. It was the second inning of the game. I digress. Hipton 90 feet from scoring. The Party Animals up 2-1 in the all-important points department. Won the second inning 5-1. The third 2-0. That was after the Bananas walked off the first inning with 2 sprints and a sac fly. One sprayed to third. Gabe Howell gobbles it up. And a seed across the diamond. Scooje holds serve. The Bananas just need 1 run in the bottom of the 4th to even this game up in points.
And if I'm Ethan Scooje, I am walking back to that dugout and giving Ryan Cox a big hug after that trick play while holding Reese Hampton at third base. Excellent work pitching there to Skoll to get out of the jam.
Now time for the largest Hey Baby in Banana Ball history. We hope the over 31,000 of you watching at home are Hey Babying along with the over 41,000 here in H-Town. What a beautiful sight that is. Officially 4 decks here in Minute Maid Park. And they are in unison as they boogie. Dynamite's getting into it. That's what you love to see right there. Legendary Minute Maid Park train conductor. He's held down the job since 2001, the second year of this park's existence. And gave myself, Josh Talevsky, Drake Toll, our coordinating producer, Chad Reese, a delightful ride on the train earlier today.
I couldn't have asked for a better experience, and Bobby Dynamite, a terrific man as well to just get to meet. Speaking of terrific guys out on the mound, it's Brett Helton for the Party Animals, leading the tour with 21 1/3 innings pitched, and he's the fastest pitcher we've ever seen in Banana Ball history. 117 innings all time have been thrown below 2 minutes. Brett Helton has 30 of them, and he's going to be working on another here. Just 2 pitches and 1 out for the Party Animals in the 4th.
Hot shot from Meadows, who led off the bottom of the 1st with a sprint, scored that inning-winning run. Bryson Bloomer grabs his second trick play of the night. Collegiate Bananas teammate of Meadows in the summer of 2022. And now Gabe Howell, the 2019 and 2020 Collegiate Banana in his first World Tour. Gives the fans a chance at their first foul ball caught for an out. They come up empty.
And it's been a really interesting journey for Gabe Howell as well to get to this point for the Bananas. Drafted in the Atlanta Braves organization, then wound up getting out of the organization and being a collegiate Savannah Banana, leading them in the single season home run department with 8 one summer. And now for Howell is back into Banana Land, even having played in the very first Banana Ball game of all time on June 26, 2020, and getting to debut here in Minute Maid Park with the Bananas.
Maceo Harrison doing what he does best as he coaches first base. A tad of dancing on the docket for Maceo, as well as Howell slaps that back up the middle. Well struck. The man that the Bananas took from the Pioneer League last year. Howell, a graduate of Tyler Gillum's Greenlight special base running system, swiped 31 bases in the Pioneer League last summer. Reese Hampton, full extension, can't grab that one. Oberst is going to try and make 2 bases out of it. He does. Howell over to third. Dan walked off the first inning with the sac fly. Now he has his 3rd double of the tour.
And he is just an extra base hit machine for the Bananas right now. Had a double in Jacksonville last weekend, also had a home run, and now collects the double here against Helton. The Bananas very close to recording their 2nd point of this ball game and knotting the game even once again.
Michael Deeb sends it towards foul territory. A trio of party animals converging on the ball. Nobody can get to it. Bryson Bloomer, the closest man. Thomas and Acuff will both also retreat to their positions. Michael Vitamin Deeb, only man in this Bananas lineup who has been a part of all Banana Ball World Tours, all 4 of them. Flew out to center his first time, a former Chicago White Sox minor leaguer. And before that, a linebacker at the University of Notre Dame. Unreal athlete when he transitioned back into baseball after injuries ended his football career with the Fighting Irish. His first year in professional baseball, the Empire League MVP, for reasons just like that, smashes that off the right field wall. Howell scores easily from third, and we are knotted at 2 points apiece. And it looks like the Bananas, now that they have tied this game in the all-important points category, have discovered a backyard beach.
Just to talk about with the backyard beach.
How'd I do there?
Spot on, I think. A young Chet Hanks. To the 5th inning we go. Here is Emily Cole to shout out our Bananas Foster family of the night.
Emily Cole.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. That's enough children to fill Minute Maid Park 10 times. To raise awareness and help bring families together, we created a nonprofit called Bananas Foster. Tonight, Bananas Foster is celebrating 2 incredible families. The Coates family was licensed in 2016 and is currently parenting 6 children, but Daniela's journey began years before that. Daniela was inspired by the legacy that her parents made on the foster care world. You see, her parents were licensed for 10 years, and they welcomed 13 children into their home while Daniela was growing up. So fans, please help us celebrate these 2 incredible families who are making an impact across generations for the Texas foster care community.
Tonight, the Astros Foundation was so inspired by our celebrations that they too want to make a difference in the foster care community. And they're doing so by presenting Bananas Foster with a check for $10,000. for making a difference in foster care.
Come on! That is what I'm talking about right there. Thank you so much to the Astros Foundation. I've got chills. Emily Cole's crying. The world's becoming a better place a little bit at a time here.
We've been shouting at our Bananas Fosters families across this Banana Ball World Tour. It is so cool to see 41,000 folks rise from their seats to applaud the wonderful families that we have here.
We've got you loud and clear, Bill Leroy.
Oh, here comes a trick pitch. Watch this. Oh, toss it to Cox. Cox to Olsen. Olsen to Wolf. Wolf to EJ. EJ with a strike, and a fan's gonna. Oh! That would have been a crazy. Oh no.
Ricochet, friends.
That would have been a crazy play-by-play right there, but it's a blessing to be able to talk to you guys right now.
You're on fire from the get-go here, Bill.
Oh, good pitch there. Jam job to Gabe. Oh, a trick play. Lost it in his
correct
area where the sun doesn't shine.
That's a fact. Way to bring that one home, Bill. So this is pretty wild, man. You started on a temporary contract back in 2018. This is year 7. Now you're at the middle of by far the biggest Banana Ball game of all time.
Man, it's hard to put in words. Oh yeah, hard to put into words what it's like to be out here in front of this crowd. I mean, it's literally overwhelming. When I threw a banana in a kid's pants from 900 feet up, oh, good pitch. It was literally the most electrifying experience of my life. Hey, I'm about to pick DC off. Watch this. Oh, you got lucky. Catch that. Oh. Obviously, the fans did not train very well for this.
They were unbelievable in the Party Plaza pregame. They went 7 for 11 in the balls I hit their way.
Well, Pico. Oh, I should have caught that. Thank you for putting in the hard work and trying to get these guys ready, but we need a foul out. Oh, no, he hung it.
That's a nice piece of hitting from Bloomer. He's 2 for 3. And because of the trick play miss, 2 on with nobody out.
I think Skull is talking some kind of weird language to me right now. I don't know what he's saying, but it's not very good.
It wasn't English?
If it was very harsh.
Possibly Arrakeen? Dune 2's taking over the world right now.
Oh, we're going to get out of this inning right here, though.
Do it for Moadib.
Not a bad pitch there.
All right, Tanner Thomas, how are you going to attack him?
A little fastball in here. There it is.
And he didn't hear you.
Yeah, I went in the glove there. I'm going to go with a slider right here.
I approve.
Oh, yeah, catch that. Man, Bingo worked with you! Oh, my
goodness. You're giving them a lot of opportunities here, Bill.
Oh, man.
Maybe on the next one, be a little more encouraging, Bill.
We're going up here a little bit. That's right, Josh. I will take that in consideration. Oh, yeah. Vince, do something cool. There we go. Hey, I want to dance with you, Vince. Oh.
I'm sure you've picked up a lot of moves from Vincent Chapman.
I've picked up a lot of moves, and I've been scarred many times. All right, here we go. Let's get a ground ball right here.
First K for Scoo J, now Chase Acuff.
Oh, yeah, good block, really.
That's a great block, Bill. Don't sell yourself short.
Good spot right there. Catch that. Pico!
Oh.
Dropped.
Great effort. You hear that, Josh?
That's what we like to hear, Bill.
Great effort for fans. It's all about participation.
Right.
Oh, good pitch.
1-2.
Oh, my God.
Hang him, and Chase Acuff will bang him. That thing smashes off the wall in front of the Crawford boxes. And Cornette will score. Unearned run because of the trick play miss that DC3 reached on. Man, Scooche has looked terrific, but these party animals don't miss when you hang a bender. You're not happy, Bill.
They're taking their clothes off, Pico. What do I do about this?
Just act natural.
Do I act like I don't see it?
No, you see it. I think you see
participate?
You can participate. You got a lot going on, though.
I know, there's a lot going on. I probably shouldn't have called that pitch, but if it was in the right location, I really think we had him there. But one run is all right. Just got to hold him there.
Oh, look out, Bronson Balholm.
Yeah. Watch your shin. Oh, that was gross. Good take, Ronnie. That was nasty.
2-0.
Oh my God, where did that go?
Right in front of you, to your right. That was a heck of a block.
Most people don't laugh when heaters get spiked in front of them, but I'm a psycho.
The Duke of Dublin is no mere mortal.
Hey, there we go. That it, baby.
That was poured in there.
Here we go. Shake off. Do it again. Come on. Yeah. Catch it. Dang it. Full count.
I mean, you just got to go back to the heat, right?
Yep. That's right, Biko. Here it comes. Oh, dadgummit.
Bronson Balholm will now have 4 RBIs on the night. It's on a pair of sprints. You hate that, Bill.
You do. But on the positive note, we're playing in front of 41,000 right now, and they are electric. And Banal Baber is coming out here and supporting his addiction to alcohol. I'm gonna act like I'm drinking.
That's a classic move by you, Bill.
Take your bat. Here we go.
Dustin Baber, normally just doing a beer chug out of a regular glass, but when you're in Texas, you've got to do it bigger. He does it out of the glass boot.
For sure. I hope Ronnie steals right here.
Balholm's got good wheels for a catcher.
Yep. It's tough to hit when you see 4 baseballs. Good spot right there.
That's gas.
That is gas.
What's the 1-2? Gas.
Oh, hit the roof! Do something cool.
Outs are cool.
Outs are really cool.
Especially in an inning where 3 runs have already scored. But now it'll be Jason Swan. How about your view of him taking Roger Clemens deep?
I can't say I could have had a better view, because that was the perfect view. And it was the perfect home run, I will say.
It might have been the farthest home run I've ever seen hit.
Oh, wow.
That's just a great piece of hitting.
That dude's on fire right now.
Swanee's a problem. It's always good when you're 10-hole hitters hitting .333.
Yeah, that I'm not kidding. That ball sounded different.
Off Clemens.
It was like a golf ball taking off.
How about this walk-up from Reese Hampton?
This is awesome. This is so party animals and so Texas. You know, I love hanging out with you guys, but I'd really love if this ended soon.
We'll see what happens. It's just one of the best hitters in Banana Ball history. Wow.
Oh! Oh!
Do you ever find yourself doing the Reese Hampton dance?
Yeah, but what does that guitar do to you, brother? Oh!
And here in the heart of Texas, we've got a bunch of party animals and Bananas fans doing the signature Reese Hampton dance after that walk-up and guitar smash.
That was sick.
That was very cool.
Wow.
The guitar imploded upon impact.
That dummy. Throw him out. Here we go. Play at the plate. Play at the plate.
What do you think, Bill?
He was safe, but that was a sick tag, I will say.
That was a very cool tag.
I might have pulled the hammy, but that was sick.
DR's now 3 for 3 on the night on absolute laser beams.
He hesitated for a second. So.
He did.
And I'm pretty sure Bronny just slid in head first with no shirt. That's a psycho.
He went feet first, but
okay.
But he took that little left hand in there. Yeah, if DR didn't hesitate, you could have got him. That's a nice front door bender there.
That was nice. Good pitch there. Hey! Oh, trick play.
Bill, thank you so much.
That was fun, boys. I'll see you guys after the game. Love you guys.
Love you too, buddy.
Have fun tonight, Bill.
Will do.
There goes one of the two Bananas captains, Bill Leroy, alongside his 7-year partner in crime, Cowboy Kyle Lewick, who we saw pitch the 3rd inning for the Nanners. That was a 4 spot in the top of the 5th for the Animals. And now we have the young professor setting up a battle between Grandma Gladiators. Mr. Young Prof, you can take it away.
Oh, she's taking the shirt up. The big sister is taking the shirt up. They're gonna go. Oh, this is wild. 70 years in the making. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the fight. Fans, time to vote. How did we feel about Brenda? What about Debbie? Here's your big sister, Debbie.
Always a wild scene when
now batting
set
number
2 grandmas
18,
up on the field with a couple pool noodles to see who can bludgeon the other one better. Even crazier when we have over 41,000 fans bloodthirsty, cheering them on, looking for damage.
Thought I saw one of them in the Cougar race.
Brett Helton out for his 2nd inning of relief. Bosley bounces that off the top of the Animals dugout. 1-1 on the Nanners right fielder. 5, 6, 7 for the boys in yellow. Jones Jr. and Cruz due to swing it after the pride of Vienna, Virginia. Checked his swing, count 3-1. Bosley struck out looking on 3 pitches against Sean Fluke his first time. Gets under this one, a mile high into foul territory. Acuff making the call, and it's back. It hit the roof. It lands in fair territory. Hosley beat it out just barely. What a toss from Bryson Bloomer. And that is a foul ball. So Haas back to the dish. If you hit the roof, foul ball. Especially because that one was headed foul. Well, what do we have going on here? Vincent Chapman is saying Danny Hosley does. No, now he's getting called back. Okay. Pure confusion as the Bat Boy makes his first appearance of the night. I missed the ground rules meeting before the game. And you know what? This one bounces off of Helton. Barehanded by Baber. What a play! 1-4-3, just how they drew it up.
Baber doesn't have time for the trick play there for the Party Animals, but is able to play that one as it ricochets off of Brett Helton's glove and barehand that one in the infield grass, firing it on to Jason Swan and nabbing a speedy runner in Danny Hosley. It's a bunch of tough luck for Haas as Eric Jones Jr. now has his 2nd hit of the ball game as he singles into left field.
He's halfway to the cycle. Home run in the Crawford boxes his first time. Nanners will need 2 more men to reach before they can even dream of tying this 5th inning. A lot of offense tonight here in the Magnolia City as Helton calls in Baber, Acuff, and Hampton for a little choreographed dance before the 1-0 offering to Robert Anthony Cruz. Banger of a dance Banger of a pitch. Generous call there by Vincent Chapman to even up the count. Brett Helton spent 4 years in the Pittsburgh Pirates minor league system. Rack at the dish. Spent a year in the Washington Nationals minor league system. Scolds it straight to Baber, back to first, double play. And the Party Animals jump back out in front, 3 points to 2.
A magnificent defensive inning from Dustin Baber at second base, has the excellent bare hand play, and there gets the liner and is able to double up EJ, and the Party Animals have retaken the lead in this ball game.
Let's get it down to our Party Animals correspondent, Drake Toll.
This place is just deafening right here. I've got Lewis and Rhonda with me. They are from the state of Texas, came and watched the show last year, showed up Bananas fans, and left Party Animals. Lewis, why are you a Party Animals fan?
Why not? Look at the score. We're winning. Party Animals are #1.
Lewis has a great point. Rhonda, this right here, 41,000 in your state. What does that mean to you?
Love it. It's great. It's great. You see this many people after one cause in mind, just having a good time.
And Lewis, what does it mean to Texas to have the first MLB stadium that the Bananas and Party Animals are playing in?
The Houston Astros are #1. Why not have it at our stadium? Go Party Animals!
That's Lewis and Rhonda, natives of this great state. Everything's bigger, including Banana Ball, boys. Back up to you and party on.
Thank you very much, Drake Toll. That was an eccentric couple. Good work. Getting some terrific members of the crowd there. How about Matt Wolf? We'll look at a couple of his first warm-up pitches. Now you look at him live. He is our resident rodeo clown, the pride of Joy, Oklahoma.
He's had 2 appearances this season and is yet to allow an earned run to the Party Animals. His first inning of the season was thrown in 1 minute and 54 seconds for the Bananas, and of course known as the trick pitcher around these parts. He has over 20 different trick pitches in his arsenal, and we're sure to see many of them here tonight.
Third World Tour for Wolfie, boggled our minds at the 2022 World Tour tryout. Lifelong friend of his head coach Tyler Gillum. They played with and against each other in high school and Legion baseball in reverse order. Try and figure that one out. And Wolf comes in for a mighty tough part of this Party Animals lineup. 3, 4, and 5 as Matt drops Trow and fires that one low and away, sidearms it. Jake Skoll, Dalton Cornett, Bryson Bloomer, 3, 4, and 5. As that takes a fortuitous bounce off the netting behind the dish. 49 feet between home plate and the backstop. That one almost made it all the way back to Bill. 360 chopper up the middle, right to Gabe Howell, the third baseman on the wrong side of the diamond in the Skoll shift. And that is 3 groundouts tonight for the former first-round draft pick.
And perfect placement where Gabe Howell was set up there in the shift, and a big first out as the Bananas opt not to go for the trick play there with the speed of Skoll and just wanting to back Matt Wolf out there on the mound, who doesn't have the kind of miles per hour and velo that a lot of these other pitchers have.
Sliding stop, Jackson Olsen, flip to first, in time. How about the forward roll out call from Randy Voss? Here's Jesse Cole.
3-time All-Star and Houston Astros Hall of Famer, the Wizard of Oz, Roy Oswalt!
How about this for an entrance? One of the greatest pitchers in Houston Astros history. Roy spent over a decade here calling Minute Maid Park home and was a top 5 finisher in the Cy Young 5 different times.
And he is arguably the greatest pitcher in Houston Astros history, a man who endeared himself to fans since the minute he debuted in 2001. And man, this place is roaring for him.
13-year MLB career finished up with about a year and a half in Philly and a season apiece in Texas and Colorado. That would be the Rangers, naturally. 3-time All-Star, the 2005 National League Championship Series MVP. One of the big reasons the Astros made it to their first ever World Series.
Being part of one of the most magnificent pitching trios we've ever seen in Major League Baseball, with Roger Clemens, who we saw in this ballgame, and Andy Pettit as well.
That one nearly clips Bryson Bloomer, who led last year's tour in hit by pitches. 14 times he was plunked, the only guy who was in double digits. It's a ball magnet. And that one under the glove of Ryan Cox. Tailor-made for a trick play. He already has 2 on the night, was thinking about a third, and comes up empty. Josh Talevsky, the official ruling on that.
E6.
I agree. We know where Cox's mind was at, but his body didn't get there. Now to Tanner Thomas. The left fielder 1 for 3 on the night, a couple runs scored. What does Roy Oswalt have on 2-0? A liner under the glove of Jackson Olsen. Gosh. 2 tailor-made outs tossed by the Wizard of Oz. And the Nanners middle infielders don't have his back yet.
Yeah, after we saw the infield backing Matt Wolf, as soon as Roy Oswalt comes out here, it's a little bit of a different story, as both Cox and Olsen have tough times with those liners from Bryson Bloomer and Tanner Thomas. And now Chase Acuff, who's already got an RBI double in this game, will try and come up with more.
He has 2 home runs on the tour. 9 runs driven in, make it a total of 10, tied for the tour lead. That one bounced barely foul down the third baseline. Official ruling on the liner under the glove of Jackson Olsen.
Eileen E4 again.
Well struck. I think he should have had the ball. He would tell you that too. Although I don't think he ever touched it. It's a topic for another time. The council on hits versus errors versus trick plays missed will gather after the ball game. Right now, Chase Acuff in the middle of a heck of a battle with Roy Oswalt. 2 men on, 2 outs, and a 2-2 count.
So essentially we'll get dinner together.
That's the plan. That one right through the wickets of Bill Leroy. Wild pitch. It's the designated runner, Jordan Hussein, in there for Bloomer over to third. The Houston native. Cool moment for Jordan. Thomas follows him up to second. Payoff pitch back off of Oswalt. He scampers after it and is not going to be able to get there in time. Base knock for Acuff. And it looks like Francis Gilbert, the athletic trainer, is not going to check on the 13-year MLB vet. He's A-okay. Got dirty on that one, too. It'll be an RBI single for Acuff, his tour-leading 11th run driven in. And now runners at the corners for Taj Porter, who pinch hits for Bronson Balholm. And chops it barely foul. Randy Voss there with the call.
This is the first time we've seen Taj Porter in a banana ball game since February 24th, after going down with a minor injury with a collision at home plate with Dan Oberst.
I don't know how that pitch didn't hit Porter. It'll be a 2-1 here. Bottom of the zone, count even at 2-2. See what Oswalt comes after the man out of Mandeville, Louisiana with. Count now full on Porter, with the Bananas signed out of the United Shore Professional Baseball League. Payoff pitch. There goes Acuff. Cut and a miss! Nasty bender from Oswald. Looked like it could have been an eephus. And he gets a strikeout of Taj Porter. And a standing ovation from the full capacity crowd here in Minute Maid.
The Major League veteran still shows that he's got a little in the tank there, throwing the spinner and getting the K against Porter.
Let's get it down to Jake Peavy with Roy Oswald.
I'm here with newly Banana Roy Oswald. Talk to me about how that felt, pal.
Man, it felt great to be back out there. Just getting out here with all the fans and just a tremendous time. I mean, everybody's having a party. You know, you got your adrenaline going when you first get out there. And
What the crowd's reaction, man. That had to feel special.
I'll say that this was the World Series, and everybody's into it. Just a great, all the way around, it's great.
Well, just as much. Biko, that was really cool for me, pal. Roy Oswald, as good as a right, never been out there. Banana baller now.
Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you, Roy. Now to another Jake, Mr. Lialios. About halfway through, according to my estimation, a Saturday Night Fever delight. This guy was going the entire time that we were listening to Roy Oswald talk about that incredible opportunity. Oh, okay. I think Lialios is doing it better than us, but sure, he could give us a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, let's get back down to the guy who's doing it a lot better than we are. There he is. When Josh dances, the camera finds him. What is this? Bizarre big finish. All right, we weren't halfway through it when I made that estimation. Jake Lialios put on an insane show there. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. And Lialios catches his breath. You get a look at the numbers across his young tour. He's been terrific in just a couple outings. Welcome up into the broadcast booth, Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. Thanks so much for spending this special evening with us. It's time to give away a free pair of shoes from our friends Zappos. Drum roll, please. The buzzword tonight, major. And we got down just in time for the first pitch of Jake's inning. If anybody is confused, the link will be in the comment section as well as the description of this broadcast. Fill out all your information. And when it says buzzword, you want to put major. Bottom of the order for the Nanners here. 1-run deficit in the inning, 1-point deficit in the ballgame. And Leroy, Olson, and Cox due to swing it. Lialios out of Tucson, Arizona in his second world tour blows the fastball right at the knees by Bill. That's only his 3rd strikeout on the tour compared to 5 ball 4 sprints earned.
Well, Jake Lialios has had a pretty stellar start to the tour for the Party Animals. I mean, not only is he entertaining out on the mound, but he's got pitched in 3 games, collected 3 strikeouts, and he might be the biggest energy giver for the Party Animals, especially when he's out there on the mound. But even in the dugouts when he's not pitching, he's a guy moving it and grooving it and just getting the Party Animals mojo in a good place.
Gnarly 2-seamer there. Lealios throws a ton of fastballs. Adds in a 12-6 curveball and a changeup. That is a masterful piece of hitting by Jackson Olsen. Shoots it the other way and makes his good buddy Ryan Cox. Nope, just kidding. Pinch hitting for Jackie's good buddy Ryan Cox is a resident bat trickster, Alex Ziggy Ziegler. Now Cox is hitting .310 on the tour, but only one extra base hit. Alex Ziegler is making his 4th trip to the dish all season. So far on the year, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Been the best start to any of his 3 years in Banana Land. Great scoop by Swan over at first as Cornette threw behind pinch runner Malachi Mitchell, the Nanners designated runner. The way that works, you can pinch run your designated runner 1 time every trip through the lineup as Flash easily swipes second. The son of United States Olympic gold medalist Dennis Mitchell has insane wheels. He is now a perfect 9 for 9 on the tour in stolen base attempts.
Malachi Mitchell now just 2 stolen bases away from 100 across his entire Banana Ball career as well.
3-0 pitch. Cranked foul. And caught by the fans. A screamer off the bat of Alex Ziegler. One of the tougher balls to catch all night. And it is clutch for the Party Animals.
The Party Animals all running up into the stands to celebrate with the fan who caught that foul ball. The first we've seen in a major league ballpark, and for Alex Ziegler, it is definitely disappointing as Malachi Mitchell on the first pitch to DR Meadows swipes third base. Now 99 stolen bases in the career of Flash the Kid.
And 10 for 10 on the tour. DR Meadows serves it the other way. Big skull there for a lackadaisical play. Party Animals win the inning. 1 run to zilch. They double up their lead. They're now up 4-2 in the all-important points category. And it looks like we have the world's fastest inning on our hands. It's a quick change for the Bananas and Party Animals. Zach Phillips will come in for Roy Oswald. Philly, 4 years of minor league baseball experience in the Kansas City Royals system. Jordan Hussein getting his first at-bat of the tour, nearly beats the wrap. Cox juggling that ball, gets it over just in time. Hussein was pinch hitting for Baber there. And now Jason Swan, the donut hitter, who has homered off of Roger Clemens, blown into a trick play in center off of Ethan Scooje, and also singled off of Scooge. Now, oh baby! Freshly inserted into right field, Reese Alexiadis has the first trick play of his young Banana Ball career.
And one we've never quite seen in Banana Ball as well. Just when you think Alexiadis couldn't hold on to the ball, it pops into his glove. And how about this for Zach Phillips? That's the fastest inning ever thrown in Banana Ball history. 50 seconds for Philly.
Another look at Super Reese's trick play. Zach Phillips now stands alone at the top of the MPI mountain. He has dethroned DJ the Invader, who had a 57-second inning last August in Des Moines, Iowa. And as we salute all the service members, both past and present here in Minute Maid Park, we get it down to Drake Toll with the fan who caught that foul ball.
Guys, I've got Clayton right here who just caught a foul ball for an out in front of 41,000 people. Clayton, this is the first MLB Banana Ball game, and you just caught that first fan foul ball out. What's going through your mind right now?
I was just like, I just put my glove up. I'm pretty excited.
Clayton, where are you from?
Here, Houston.
Clayton, how does it feel to do this and be on the field at Minute Maid Park?
Pretty good. Excited.
Clayton, what are you going to do next?
Probably go watch the rest of the game.
Clayton's gonna go watch the rest of the game with all these folks. Clayton, congratulations, dude. That's not.
Thank you.
Back to you guys in the booth. Party on.
Clayton, a well-deserved reward for being the first person to ever catch a foul ball at a Banana Ball game in an MLB stadium. Now, Sexy Mexi, Ryan Rodriguez, towing the slab. He has been terrific across 2 appearances on this tour.
He's thrown 2 scoreless outings to begin his Banana Ball career. He's known as the Sexy Mexi around these parts, but tonight I think he's the Texy Mexi out there on the mound for the Party Animals.
I like it. 2, 3, 4 for the Nanners. Howell, Oberst, and Deeb. They just need 1 run to add a point to their ledger. Currently being doubled up 4-2 in the all-important points department. And a healthy hack by Gabe. He was trying to do it in one fell swoop. Josh mentioned earlier, Gabe holds the single-season collegiate record for the Bananas in home runs. 9 of them in 2019. And as I try to list off his terrific performance last year in the Pioneer League, in which he blasted 17 out, he goes down swinging, and Sexy Mexi's ripping a split on the bump. Banana Ball. Now Dan Oberst. He doesn't bite at the bender below the knees. 3-pitch mix, cutter, slider, 12-6 curveball for Ryan Rodriguez as he's evened up the count. Wow. Went with the split eephus, misses a hair down. Now with the old oil can boil, turn your derriere to the dish and fire one home.
Oil can Boyd?
Either one.
That'll play.
Potato, potato. Nice fight there from Oberst. Another chance for the fans. They come up empty here. And walked off the first inning with a sac fly. He doubled his last trip. Ready for a payoff. Cut and a miss. Cutter blown right by him. And Rodriguez is fired up. Here's Jesse Cole.
Tallest hitter. Dakota Stilts Albritton.
The 10'9" Ellaville, Georgia native. Coming up in a big spot here. Look at his numbers across last year's tour. Still looking for his first hit in 2024.
Got his first career Banana Ball walk-up as a batter against Keith Bell of the Major League Baseball Players Alumni Association. And now he would love to get a big hit here in Houston, Texas as well, in the first Major League Stadium.
Saw him in batting practice, line a couple balls off the left field wall. Did not see him get it to the Crawford boxes above it. This would be a big time for his first career Banana Ball home run. Count even at 2-2. Stilts on his 4th World Tour. Takes that one low, whatever low means for him. And the payoff. Popped behind the dish. Cornette in pursuit. He runs out of room. And the fans don't come up with it. We'll get another 3-2 offering. Looks like it's going to be all heaters for Stilts. And the kid out of Santa Clarita, California. And Dakota right towards us. We'll live to see another pitch.
That one just at the railing here in this second deck, and unfortunately the fan couldn't come up with the catch, and you could see a lot of disappointment by him wanting to see if he could get the second fan-caught foul ball in this game. And Dakota Stilts Albritton able to use his height to his advantage, throwing the ball for a sprint for the Bananas.
That's a big AB. Stilts pinch hitting for his fellow 4th-year Banana, Michael Deeb. is aboard. See if they pinch run Malachi Mitchell for him. Looks like they're going to leave Dakota out on the bags. A confounding decision, if I'll be honest. But the fans love seeing stilts. Reese Alexiadis with his first AB of the night. So he replaced Hosley in right field. There's Flash. He's pinch running, and he steals second without anybody covering the base. I don't think the Party Animals realized that he had pinch run for Dakota. Third steal on the night.
And 100 career stolen bases for Malachi Mitchell. It comes here in Houston, Texas. And he's in scoring position, giving Reese Alexiadis the chance to get the Bananas a big walk-up in this ball game as he battles here against Rodriguez, fouling that one down the third base line.
Super Reese out of Manhattan Beach, California. Pioneer League MVP with the Ogden Raptors last year in his third campaign in Ogden. Made the trip from Utah to Banana Land. Payoff just misses the inside corner. Rodriguez unhappy with the call. It's going to be back-to-back two-out sprints that win the inning for the Bananas. And they trail 4-3 as we head to the eighth. Let's get it down to Jesse Cole to set up yellow.
Yes. Guys, you've been amazing tonight, and I need everyone to pull out your phone and turn on your flashlight. Everyone around the stadium, the upper deck, left field, right field, phone and flashlight, because we're all going to join in and sing Yellow. Here we go.
The stars are certainly shining
now let me hear
inside Minute Maid Park tonight. Boy, does the Bayou City look beautiful from here. Over 41,000 fans with their phones setting the sky ablaze in what has been an unbelievable Banana Ball game. Capacity crowd on hand for our first ever Major League Baseball stadium has seen a point scored in each of the 7 innings. 4 for the Animals, 3 for the Nanners, and we have 2 still on the docket here. But less than 10 minutes on our 2-hour timer. Jesse Cole is one of the owners of this team alongside your wife, Emily. I'm sure this historic sight has you feeling pretty emotional, buddy. What do you think?
We love you so much, Banana Nation. Now let's go, Bananas!
As I expected. Now we will need a lightning fast 8th inning to get to the 9th. Noah Nisnik is going to be the new man on the mound after Zach Phillips, his predecessor on the bump, literally threw the fastest half inning in Banana Ball history. Niz Nasty going to try and beat Phillips' mark of 50 seconds.
And look, let's give Philly some credit. Not only breaking that Banana Ball record, but doing it in front of 107 family members here in attendance for this ball game. A pretty special moment for him. Noah Nisnik's been pretty special in his first Banana Ball season to this point. 10 2/3 innings pitched. He is working quickly out there on the mound. He has struck out 35% of the total batters he's faced this season, and they are batting just 139 against him on the year.
Yeah, Noah Nisnik certainly should have a problem with me declaring Garrett Delano the best pitcher on this tour thus far. The two of them are neck and neck when it comes to that honor. This was on the shelf in Jacksonville this past weekend, so for the first time in his young Banana Ball career, he did not pitch in a series, but he's back and better than ever here in Houston. And there is that devastating changeup, a circle change, one of his 3 pitches he throws, along with a 4-seamer and a curve. And that is just befuddling Party Animals.
And he's able to get that strikeout in just a hair over 30 seconds for the Bananas as well. And that's what makes Nisnik fun to watch. He's dancing, he's moving his hips, he's working quick, and he's still yet to really have a blemish on this tour as Rack lays out trying to catch that liner off the bat of Jake Skolin left center. and that'll be extra bases for the Party Animals right fielder, his second hit tonight.
2 bases for the man out of Woodstock, Georgia. He's now 1 for 4. And we'll pass the baton to Dalton Cornett. Make that 2 for 5. Wow, 5th time through the order for the Party Animals. Forgot the first inning happened. One on DC3. Animals catcher. That ball deep to right. Alexiadis has a beat on it. And we'll grab it. Skull tagging for third. Throw all the way there on a perfect hop. Never had a chance to get Jake, though. And he's 90 feet from scoring with 2 outs for last tour's leader in RBIs, Bryson Bloomer.
It was an interesting play by Reese Alexiadis. Looked like he was trying to fake out Jake Skull, losing the ball in the lights and hoping he wouldn't stay on the bag and try and tag, but didn't work there for Skull. Now this one hit on the first pitch to Ryan Cox, who goes between the legs, collects the 10th trick play of the night between both teams, and gets Noah Nisnik out of the inning without allowing a run.
Third for the glove magician himself, his tour leading 27th in 30 tries overall. And it looks like we're going to do another world's fastest inning. Drew Gillespie will be the new man on the bump for the Animals, one of the best pitchers on last year's tour after he hopped aboard about halfway through the season. Funky righty out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Will face off against Brandon Crosby, who pinch hits for Eric Jones Jr. Showtime in his rookie campaign. 1 for 1 on the night. Blast that one all the way to the right center field wall. And will have himself a stand-up double. How about that for the kid out of Mechanicsville, Virginia?
The first extra base hit of his banana ball career, and the Party Animals instantly trying to pick him off of second base. He's an aggressive base runner, a man with a lot of speed. He's going to have to be careful here as the Bananas are going to try and rally for this quick walk-off to knot this game at 4 points going into the final inning of play.
Getting closer to the 7-minute mark. All of a sudden, the pace has picked up remarkably. Looks like we are going to get 9 innings in. A hooker by Crook. Robert Anthony Cruz. Pop out and ground out. Actually, check that. A line out into a double play. Gillespie behind the back. Trick play for Drew. What a doozy as Crosby goes over to third.
Drew Gillespie with excellent banana ball feel, having that one hit back to him and having the time to pull off a trick play and get one in his banana ball career. But now Brandon Crosby up to third base. Gillespie's going to have to work strategically here against a pesky hitter in Bill Leroy.
Infield in, Bill lifts this one out to left. Tanner Thomas attacking. There goes Crosby, the throw home. Not in time! We're tied, 4 points each, heading to our final inning. And the Nanners will celebrate with some pots and pans around the dish. The Party Animals, I'm sure, are challenging if Brandon Crosby left early. Happy 3rd birthday to Mila Ray. It's on the broadcast. Sign held up for me. And much like Ron Burgundy, I read what's in front of me. Now, if the Party Animals are challenging, if Brandon Crosby touched home plate, that's a waste of a challenge because he clearly touched home plate. If they're challenging if he left third base early, then maybe we have something. But he clearly is safe at home. So maybe we get a gander at a possible camera angle that has Crosby leaving third and the ball being caught. If not, no, this is just a waste of time. Call's not overturned. Call stands. We don't have a shot of the catch and the play at third base. Yep. Good check, guys. I look forward to talking with the party animals about what they may have been challenging there. Anyhow, I digress. Here's the young professor.
Cast our gaze upon the scoreboard. With the Bananas winning that inning, the score is now 4 points even on both sides. But here's the thing about the game of banana ball. In the final inning, every run counts for a point. That means whatever runs are going to be brought in, they are going to matter more than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, this is as high stake as it gets. Welcome, Houston, Texas, to the final inning.
It's time to meet the ringleaders tonight. And the party animals come out number 27, Lee Aldo. And on the Bananas dugout, number 21, Jared Thomas.
The hair on our chinny chin chins. We have made it to the 9th inning within the boundary of our 2-hour time limit. The timer no longer means anything. Every run scored here in the 9th will count as a point, which really doesn't mean a thing in a tied game either. If we are still tied after this inning, we will go to tiebreaker showdowns. Jake Lialios letting the people know it's the final inning on the Party Animals dugout. Kyle Lewis doing the same on his side, and here is Danny Hosley, one of, if not the best pitcher in banana ball history.
Well, there's no other way that you would want the first Major League Stadium debut game for the Bananas and Party Animals to go as it's even into the final inning. There's nobody else on the mound you'd rather have than Danny Hosley for the Bananas. 8 innings pitched this season. He's 5 for 5 in save opportunities, and he struck out 19% of the total batters he's faced this season. And that's following up last season where he struck out 88 guys in relief and had over 5 strikeouts. A 5 strikeout to every ball four sprint ratio.
Yeah, he's only allowed 2 runs on the tour. Neither of them hurt the Bananas in said scenarios. He had insurance to play with. He's got 6, 7, 8 here. There's that Vulcan changeup. Also throws a 4-seam fastball and a 12-6 curve. And the count even at 2-2. Acuff on deck, bow home in the hole. Tanner Thomas, the left fielder, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. Chopper foul. Went after him with the heat. Hosley had a couple years of junior college at Patrick and Henry. Tanner Thomas at the dish, 2 years of JUCO at Tallahassee Community College. Excellent take there as the count runs full.
Yeah, good blinks by Tanner Thomas, and if he's able to get on, I don't think the Party Animals go to the golden batter with the next guy due up, Chase Acuff, who has been red hot in the 9th inning. Here, Tanner Thomas goes chasing in the dirt, and Danny Hosley is able to ring him up and collect his first punch out tonight. And here comes the aforementioned Chase Acuff, due up. He is 5 for 7, batting in the 9th inning this tour with a double and a home run as well.
Talk about a mind-boggling statistic. He has been unbelievable when the game matters most. When misses down. Acuff having a great night too. 2 for 3. 2 runs driven in, a double, 2 runs scored, a steal of first base. Guy's filling up the box score. Way ahead of that. Fouls it off of himself. He'll get a moment to walk this off, and Vincent Chapman will dust off the dish.
And what's also tricky about facing Chase Acuff is he battles at the plate. He is not a guy who strikes out very much, so he's going to foul off any pitch that he gets close from Danny Hosley until he can hopefully take advantage of a mistake pitch.
Acuff was the hardest man to strike out in Division II baseball in 2018 while he was at Eckerd. Pops this one in the infield. Hosley's making the call emphatically and will make the catch as Ryan Cox bumps into him. Tough to hear in the middle of over 41,000 fans all screaming. But you gotta think, when a ball's popped near the mound and you have Danny Hosley, just let the guy make the play.
He started in right field tonight, guys. He is very comfortable fielding on all positions, and that includes out there on the mound, just remains unfazed. And the party animals opt not to go to their golden batter here with 2 outs and nobody on base. They're going to bat Taj Porter.
The golden batter, each time it's been used for them, has been Reese Hampton, their leadoff hitter. And Porter rewards them for sticking with them. Hot shot into right. And the go-ahead run is aboard with 2 downs. And they're going to stick with Dustin Baber here, too, their second baseman, who, as you can see on the graphic, statistically has not been amazing with the bat. Really makes his bacon with the glove. But they just want to let their lineup eat here.
Yeah, it's a very interesting decision. Just Mike Vivacus, the head coach, trusting his party animals at the plate. But when you have a rule that allows you to bat your best hitter at any spot in the order, and especially given you want to bat it at the most important moment in the ball game, I'm surprised they are not doing it right here for Baber.
Yeah, we're in the 9 hole, and Baber's had a couple tough swings on great changeups from Hosley, who goes with the heat high. Changed the eye level, changed the velo. Bronson Balholm pinch running for Taj Porter over at first. Upgrade in speed as Bill smothers that ball at the dish. 2-2 on Baber. Two down. Huge pitch coming from Hosley. Hot shot, but Howell's there. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th, tied at 4.
To hold off the ever-dangerous party animals. Here's the situation. If we remain tied at the end of 9, we will go into a showdown tiebreaker. But why do that when the Bananas need just 1 run to walk it off and win it here in Minute Maid Park? Ladies and gentlemen, get ready because this is it!
Minute Maid Park, we need your energy because it's rally time. So get those hands.
Boy, has this ball game lived up to the billing. Tied at 4 points apiece. Going to the bottom of the 9th. And the full capacity crowd here in Space City. Loving every second of it. Drew Gillespie will be out for his 2nd inning of relief. Gave up a double to Brandon Crosby in the 8th. Got a ground out, and then Bill Leroy walked off the frame with a sac fly.
And for as much fun as the fans are having still here in Minute Maid Park, you can feel a little bit of the intensity at the same time. The fact that this is the game on the line. And now Drew Gillespie has to face Jackson Olsen, Banana Land's greatest showman, to start this bottom of the 9th.
This one squibbed foul. Jackson slapped the ball into left for a single his last time. It is 9-10-1 for the Bananas, and it looks like they are not going to use a golden batter either. We'll see though. Ryan Cox currently in the on-deck circle. And once you do get to the top, you expect everybody swings for themselves. 2-2 from Gillespie. Slap towards the left side, behind the back. Wow, just in time. Bryson Bloomer, gutsy time for a trick play. The Bananas don't have a challenge, neither do the fans, so this one's gonna stand. Randy Voss made the call.
Yeah, a very aggressive play by Bryson Bloomer with the game on the line, and that's where it's really unfortunate for the Bananas losing their challenge in the 2nd inning of this ball game. not being able to utilize it here in the 9th inning when they're trying to win this ball game.
Randy made the right call, though. So if they used it here, the call would not have been overturned. Oh, that's a foul out to a fan! Unbelievable play to retire Ryan Cox. That cat reached over the banister and one-handed snagged the out. Second one of the night, both in the Party Animals' favor. Another look here. Jordan very happy with his hometown folks. DR Meadows to Acuff, backhanded. Not in time. Meadows beats it out, and the Party Animals do not have their challenge because they inexplicably used it on the walk-off in the 8th inning. Another look at this one. Well, bang plays at first, and Randy Voss has got it right both times.
That was a call that Jason Swan wanted, though. You could see him hopping right in front of that first base back, thinking that he had secured the final out of the inning to send this to showdowns, but the inning extended for Gabe Howell, a dangerous batter. 17 home runs last year in the Pioneer League, and still looking for his first banana ball home run as well. It would come at the right time.
He has one walk-off on the tour thus far. Had the first banana ball walk-off all time way back in the summer of 2020 in his second campaign as a collegiate banana. Howell 1 for 2 tonight. Meadows off for second. He has the base stolen, thinks about third, but Hampton crashing in, backs it up. Meadows now 4 for 6 in his stolen base attempts. The game-winning run in scoring position.
Now it's imperative that Drew Gillespie throw strikes to Gabe Howell, because if he issues the ball for a sprint, this game will result in a Bananas victory, as Meadows will be able to come around and score. And how about this? Gillespie not even phased. He is getting the fans here in Minute Maid Park on their feet.
2-2. Just misses the outside corner, count runs full. Fouled off. Not caught by the fans. We'll get another payoff pitch. You could cut the tension with a knife here in Houston. Ball 4 wins the game for the Bananas. There it is. Howell works the sprint. And the Savannah Bananas win the first ever banana ball game in a Major League Baseball stadium, 5-4.
In this back and forth contest, 41,000 fans here in Minute Maid Park watch the Bananas rally for points in the final 3 innings to steal a victory from the Party Animals. An impressive showing from this offense in the late stages of the ball game, and one that we will never forget.
And a classic, gritty Bananas victory. A 2-out infield single, a steal of second, a 3-2 count, a ball spoiled, and then a sprint earned by Gabe Howell to drive in DR Meadows. The Bananas are 8-5 on the tour. They win the great state of Texas, as this is our lone game in the Lone Star State, after the Party Animals took Texas 2 games out of 3 a year ago. The Bananas with a well-earned victory celebration in the middle of all the madness. Here's Bill LaRoe. Ladies and gentlemen, time to meet with infielder Dalton Walden. Coming down next, starting pitcher Ryan Kellogg, and myself, Bill LaRoe. Up next, our pitching staff, Mr. Scooge, Cowboy Kyle Louise, Jared Donaldson, DJ the Invader, Christian Dearman, Austin Krasminski, Andy Archer, Noah Nisnik, and Zach Phillips. Coming down next, the boys that do it all, the utility players, Eric Joel and Danny Hosley. Coming down next, the boys in the infield, Jackson Olsen, Ryan Cox, Brandon Crosby, Gabe Howell, Danny Albers, and Rat. And for the boys in the infield, D.R. Meadows, Noah Bridges, Reese Alexianis, and Michael D. Coming down next, our coaching staff, Adam Byron, Ray Ortega, and Tyler Gillum. Last but not least, the tallest man in sports, Dakota Stills Albritton.
You were the most electric, energized crowd we've ever seen. We love you guys, and we're just getting started.
Jesse Cole, filled with emotion after his young sport in the 126th contest ever played, sells out a Major League Baseball stadium, and what a doozy of a banana ball game it was. Welcome up. Inside the broadcast booth alongside Josh Talevsky, I am Biko Scala. Thank you all so much for spending this historic Saturday night with us here in virtual Banana Land. That was a blast from start to finish.
It was a magnificent game. You can't ask for much more in Banana Ball, considering you see 13 trick plays between the Bananas and the Party Animals. Fans catch 2 foul balls in this contest. A plethora of Major League Baseball former stars are coming into this game and playing in Josh Reddick, Roy Oswalt, and Roger Clemens. And then just when the game starts to speed up at the end, the Bananas offense is completely unfazed. They cash in on 3 ball 4 sprints in the final 3 innings, and also use aggressive base running to their advantage, which has always been the staple of head coach Tyler Gillum, and that's how they pull out this come-from-behind victory here tonight.
That's how Gillum won more games in the CPL from his start in 2018 through his finish in 2022. That's how the Bananas won back-to-back championships at the tail end of his tenure as manager of the CPL team. It's good to see his professional Banana Ball team taking that exact same play style to heart. And of course, it helps when you have so many former collegiate guys, especially first 3 through the order with Meadows, Howell, and Oberst, and it ends up being DR and Gabe Howell who put the nail in the coffin of the Party Animals.
Yeah, it was good discipline by Gabe Howell in working the ball 4 sprint there to end the game. And we've got to commend the Bananas relievers as well, especially in the late stages. Zach Phillips throws the fastest inning in Banana Ball history tonight. Noah Nisnik follows it up by getting the Party Animals 3 outs in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And then Danny Hosley doing what he does best, keeping the Party Animals scoreless and setting up that opportunity for victory in the bottom half of the final inning.
The other thing Tyler Gillum loves anybody who walks or sprints in banana ball more than they strike out. Obviously, any coach should love that. It's been a big emphasis of Tyler Gillum. Gabe Howell on this tour, that is what he's done. He wins this game with a sprint. So just a classic banana ball victory for the Nanners. They are now 8-5. They won 2 out of 3 in Peoria, swept 3 straight in Savannah, took 2 out of 3 in Jacksonville. Now they win Texas. I mean, they are on an absolute tear after dropping all 3 games in Tampa to kick off the tour.
Well, this team is batting over 350 in the final 3 innings
That's
this
good.
season.
That's
they have
very
been
good.
able to consistently rally and pull off these come-from-behind wins. So for the Party Animals, it may be time to start thinking about some adjustments in that bullpen to stop these Bananas bats as they're exhibiting good patience and also just getting timely hits when they've needed them.
As Reginald Horton would say, the juice box was extremely juiceful tonight. Over 41,000 fans. We knew we sold the tickets. You still had to see it with your eyes to believe it. Unbelievable stuff. Thank you so much to all the people in the city of Houston. I know over 30,000 of the fans came from outside of the Houston area as well. So thank you to everybody who made this thing possible. Once again, thank you for watching this. This was a wild evening from start to finish. Before we shut this thing down, I have to retrieve my cellular device over here and see who our free pair of shoes winner is, courtesy of Zappos. Okay. Drum roll, please, Josh. Not just one, but 2 pairs of shoes! 2 pairs of shoes being given away tonight. Our first winner, Pamela LaRue. Pamela LaRue, congratulations on your free pair of shoes. Our second winner, Aline Forbes. Aline Forbes. So Pamela LaRue, Aline Forbes, congratulations on your incoming free pair of shoes, courtesy of our best buds over at Zappos. And now quickly, before we see you this coming Thursday night in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, as you can see on our beautiful graphic at the bottom of the screen, 7 p.m. Central, just like tonight was, will be first pitch for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights on the campus of LSU. We have to shout out the crew that made this possible. Starts on the field right behind us, on first base, the Iron Horse of BTV, Emerson Elmgren. Who else? Across the diamond, Arch Pingle. Arch Pingle. They continue to try and get me on that, but I have figured it out. It is Arch Pingle. Great work, Arch. On the high home, Sophia Peach. That is what I'm talking about. Sophia on the center camera out there. Oh, so important. Ben Barks. Absolute killer. On high first, Jeff Haynes. Jeff, great to have you. On the wireless, Clayton Franklin, Clay Pimp all over that field down there. Our utility, miking up guys and doing a whole lot behind the scenes. Nick Keldy, one of the big brains of our broadcast operation. When it comes to the folks on the other side of the country, or at least a few states away on the East Coast, that would be Savannah, Georgia. Kylie Sadamka, our director this evening. Kylie, that is what I'm talking about. Superstar performance. As for our technical director, Griffin Ellis, the man with the plan, pressing all the right buttons at all the right times. On the replay, Keegan Woods nailing the challenges tonight, showing us everything we wanted twice, thrice, 4 times even. That's because Keegs is the man. On the audio, one name, you know him, you love him. It is Kwanzi dominating the 1s and the 2s. The score bug was handled perfectly by Michael Basista. What's new there? And give it up, folks at home. Are you kidding me? The 2-person duo that will dominate graphics wherever we are in the country. The Grayson Stadium, absolute fiends on the graphics. Julia Massey and Mikey O'Connor. Who else? Come on. It's Julia and Mikey. They are a dynamic duo. Thank you so much to everybody who got mic'd up tonight. That would be Bill Leroy as well as Carrie the One. Sean Fluke, that was the man. Thank you so much to Jake Peavy, our Cy Young Award winner and 2-time World Series champ, for helping us out and getting us some really cool access down on the field. Thank you very much to DR Meadows, as well as Mr. Roy Oswald for chatting with our good buddy Jake down there. EJ, Eric Jones Jr., after your first home run ever in a Major League Baseball stadium in Banana Ball. That was very cool as well. Thank you to our Party Animals correspondent, Drake Toll, as well as my broadcast partner, the statistical savant of Bananaland and color coordinating extraordinaire, Josh Talevsky.
Biko Scala, you have been here since the very first Banana Ball game in 2020. 126 games, they've all been called by you. I couldn't be happier that you got to live up to this moment tonight. Great work.
Thank you so much, my dear friend. It was a special one. Special for our coordinating producer, Chad Reese, as well, the straw that stirs the drink of BTV, and our executive producers, that would be Jesse, Emily, Carrie Cole, as well as Jared Orton. I mean, Biko Scala saying so long for now. Thank you so much for spending this really fun evening with us. boy, is it going to get wild down on the True Bayou. We're going to be in Baton Rouge, 3 games from LSU, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, all kicking off first pitch at 7 p.m. Central Time. Going to be an absolute doozy. Bananas win this one 5-4. They take the state of Texas. We'll see you in Louisiana, and of course, we'll see you later!